Good afternoon, this is Darnell from Porsche of Ocala. Just wanted to take a moment to show you one of the Porsche Cayennes that we have here on the lot. This one is the 2017 Porsche Cayenne in Midnight Blue Metallic. I want to go over some of the standard equipment that it has, as well as some of the optional equipment. So starting up front here, as a standard you would have bi-xenon headlights. This one actually, with the Premium Package Plus, has the upgrade to the Porsche Dynamic Light System Plus. So you have full LED lighting. That means 4-point daytime running lights that are LED, as well as LED headlights. What that also gives you is when you activate your high beams, the high beams will actually dim on their own. It'll go down in case someone was coming towards you, so you wouldn't blind them. In the front of the vehicle, you have also in the front you have fog lights that come standard. In the grille here, you have vents that are active, so when you start the car, they'll open up and they'll stay open as long as the car needs air, so to help draw in cool air. Also, with the Premium Package Plus, this car has the entry and drive system. So what this is going to do is allow you to put your hand inside the door handle to unlock it, as well as touch a button on the outside of the handle to lock it. And this is done by having the key within a certain range of the vehicle. So in the back, you have your two exhaust tips in the rear, give a very sporty look with the rear bumper. You have LED brake lights and LED rear tail lights. Power tailgate is standard. You have plenty of adequate space in the rear of the Cayenne. The seats will actually fold down in a 40-20-40 split. You have your privacy shade here, which is very easy to take out. Underneath you have a spare tire that you can inflate, and all the necessary equipment's here. You got these tie downs spread along the trunk unless you had something and you want to keep it secure. Nice 12-volt outlet in the rear. One of the things that a lot of people love about what Porsche's done with the tailgate, most manufacturers offer the ability to adjust the height, but they limit the settings to maybe 2 settings. This, you have a button right here on the left and the right. The one on the left is going to be to close the hatch, and the one on the right will be to close and lock the car if you had taken your key out and you had everything that was in the trunk taken out. So the one on the left here, if you wanted to adjust the height, so you pull it down to the desired height, press and hold here, and now it's going to store in the memory. So that makes it just a little easier, a little bit more convenient if you want to put it in your garage, or if it was the standard height was a little too high for someone. And you also get a couple safety options with that. So when the tailgate is coming down, if someone happens to be in the way, and this is good if you have kids or any pets, the tailgate, as soon as it senses anything, it's actually going to stop itself once it feels any pressure against it. And that goes for when you open it as well. So coming inside, this vehicle is equipped with the agate gray interior, which is becoming one of our more popular interiors due to the very elegant look that it has, especially in combination with this midnight blue. It's a dark gray that has kind of a brownish tint to it. So I mentioned the seats fold down to 40-20-40 split. You have a handle right here that you use to release the seat. And what's nice is when you bring the seats down, they actually lock down. So if anything you had on top of it, you don't have to worry about it flopping around if you hit a bump or something. So then you pull the handle to release it again, and then you can push it forward. Now in the front of the seat, down here is a handle that, as a standard, you can actually move the seats forward and back. So this is the seats all the way back. So if you needed a little space in the rear of the car, you can actually pull the seats forward to give you a little bit more space in the back. This does have the Bose surround sound system, 4-zone climate control, so you have 2-zone up front, 2-zone in the rear. You have your heated and ventilated seats in the rear with this particular package. As we go up front, I know you mentioned safety features, so in here it might be a little hard to see, but you have this little rectangular light here. Once someone's in your blind spot, that's going to light up in an amber color, and you can adjust the intensity of it. You activate it and deactivate it with the button right here. So I'll turn it on right now so you can see. Again, you can change the settings. You can have it lighter or have it darker. So on the controls here, you have control for your tailgate here in case you needed to open it for someone else. You have your memory settings for the seats here as well as for your key. This seat is the 14-way power seat. Well, this is Porsche's newest design for the steering wheel. So a multi-function steering wheel. The design was taken from the 918, which is their hypercar. On the right side, you have a control for your TFT display, which is going to be this roller here. You have your back button, and then you have your button to answer the phone. I'm sorry, to hang up the phone. This side's to answer the phone. You have this diamond-shaped button that will allow you to switch between source, media selections, as well as you can customize it for other options. And then you have your volume control here. Now, the TFT display is probably one of the best things Porsche's added to their vehicles, and I'll go back to that in a second. With the 17s, they upgraded the PCM, which is the Porsche Communication Management. It's a nicer touchscreen, a little bit more easier to operate, quicker to respond. Porsche has done a great job of making everything simple. You have all the options laid out for you. It's an 8-speed Tiptronic transmission. Considering this is all-wheel drive, you have an on and off-road mode. The standard, you got your sport mode, your automatic start and stop. This vehicle is equipped with the lane departure warning, which is this button right here. And it shows you that it's active right there in the instrument cluster. Now, the reason the TFT is important is because if you go into this menu here, you can see that you have access to literally all your settings right there, as well as having access to your map and your navigation, your radio, your phone, trip computer, tire pressure. So they made it real easy to operate the system and made it so that you don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel to operate everything. So let's take another good look at the outside of the vehicle. This one has a standard sunroof. You do have an option for a panoramic sunroof on the vehicle. I'm going to take a step out so you can get a good look at the car. And these are powered by a 3.6 liter V6 naturally aspirated that produces 300 horsepower and 295 pound-foot of torque. Hey, again, this is Darno from Porsche of Ocala. Hopefully we'll speak soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.